Good day, this is Teacher Cyrus, and don't forget to comment down your suggested topics. Let's start our discussion. What is the appropriate research method in a field study in a cultural group? Way of life of Badjaos who have settled in island of Zamboanga. A. Documentary. B. Open-ended interviews. C. Standardized survey. D. Ethnographic observation. Let's discuss. So if we will say documentary, it is conducted to assess a set of documents for historical and social value. Letter B naman is an open-ended interview. So meaning, ang tanong na hindi basta-bastang masasagot lang ng oo at hindi. If we will say standardized survey is that interview proceeds according to script. So meaning, ang lahat ng interviewees are asked with the same questions. And lastly, ethnographic observation. It is a research approach where you look at people in their cultural setting with the goal of producing narrative account. So the correct answer is letter D, ethnographic observation. So as we will see, it talks about the field study on a cultural group. So meaning field study, that is actualization. So that's why the best answer for that is ethnographic observation. Number 2, research leader Zyra insisted that student researchers appreciate the value of blank data or evidence for scientific study above more speculation or opinion. A. Authority. B. Empirical. C. Tradition. Or D. Logical reasoning. So the question talks about evidence for scientific study. So meaning, kapag sasabit niting scientific, so walang ibang sagot, that is empirical, letter B. Number 3, social theories can be arrived at based on blank pattern of behavior. A. Diffused. B. Separate. C. Disparate. Or D. Aggregate. If we will say A, diffused, it is to spread or cause something. So kapag sasabihin naman nating separate is buwagin. So if we will say disparate, so it means that hindi sila similar. Or letter D, aggregate, it means assemble. So the correct answer for this is aggregate, letter D, because the question talks about pattern of behavior. So meaning, they are not spread or that cause something, they are not separated, they are not similar. So syempre, in order to make a pattern of behavior based on social theories, so dapat we will assemble them. So that's why letter D is the correct answer. Number 4, what is a simple way of explaining the concept of a social theory? A. Explaining social realities. B. Ways of looking at society. C. Guiding what societies do. Or D. Innovating society. So the correct answer for this is letter A, explaining social realities. So as we all know that social theories, so it is based on the actions or the activities made by the community. So that's why letter A is the correct answer. Because ways of looking at society, guiding what societies do, and innovating society is not the role of sociology, but the role is to explain about social realities of why this certain event is happening. So it is relation with social realities. Number 5, what should the researcher do in case he or she is not yet familiar with the subject? A. Set assumptions. B. Explore the topic. C. Chronicle activities. Or letter D. Draw up a hypothesis. If we will say letter A, set assumptions, so meaning gagawa natin sila ng based on our own belief. So if we will say explore the topic, so you need to scan or study more about a certain topic. So if we will say chronicle activity, so that is a chronological events. Of example, your travel diary. So anong ginawa mo nung 8 a.m., 9 a.m., so until pagkatapos mong mag-vacation. So if we will say draw up a hypothesis, so that's why the correct answer is letter B, explore the topic. So alangan naman, magagawa tayo ng sarili nating assumptions kahit hindi natin familiar ang subject, same as chronicle activities and draw up hypothesis. So that's why letter B is the correct answer. Number 6, what should the researcher do when he or she is clear about his subject and methods and is ready to the task of research? A. Chronicle activities. B. Explore the topic. C. Set assumptions. Or letter D. Draw up hypothesis. As we discussed on number 5, so if we'll say chronicle activities, so it is an event to record and of what is happening. So if we'll say explore the topic, so we need to scan the topic first. But the question is all about ready for the task of research. So meaning, alam mo na ang iyong topic. So that's why letter B is not the correct answer. So if we will say set assumptions, it is a thing that accepted as true without proof. So but it talks about the methods and is ready for the task of research. So set assumptions can be useful. So if we'll say naman draw up hypothesis, so meaning, that's why it is between A and letter C. So the correct answer for this is letter A, chronicle activities, because You need to record of what is happening. Number 7, which term is used for researchers predisposed to arriving at the same conclusion for a series of researches on the same topic? A. Labeling. B. Time dimension. C. Reductionism. Or letter D. Echoing. Let's start our discussion. If we will say labeling, so it is stigmatizing stereotypes to particular groups. So the best example for labeling is that pakitago yung mga cellphones nyo kasi tama natin ang kilalang magnanakaw. So that is labeling. So if we will say time dimension, all distractions and issues happen in the real world to your participants. So meaning, if we will say time dimension is yung mga sinorvis mo is, best example for that is your research is all about studying. So dapat estudyante ang tatanungin mo because they are updated. So the issues happen in real world is they are experiencing, especially about studies. So if we will say reductionism naman, it is best explain something by breaking it down into its individual parts. So if we will say echoing naman is parang copy-paste lang. So that's why the correct answer for this is letter C, reductionism, because from the word itself, predisposed to arriving at the same conclusion. So in Cebuano, so kung tawag na itong reductionism, yung mong gitagi-tagi ang bawat informations, so in order to arrive with the same conclusion. So that's why reductionism is the correct answer. Number 8, which did researcher Anna conduct on kinds of worship among similar Christian groups? A. Trend. B. Cross-sectional. C. Cohort. Or D. Longitudinal. Says trend is about the trends in particular eras or years. So if we'll say cross-sectional study naman, it focuses on the outcome. So if we will say cohort studies is ginamit ito in order to study the incidents, causes, and prognosis. So in order to make an chronological order to distinguish between cause and effect. So letter D naman is longitudinal study is kailangan natin ng long period of time in order to study a certain thing. So that's why the correct answer for this is cohort, because conducting on kinds of worship among similar Christian groups, so we use cause and effect for this. So that's why letter C is the best answer. Number 9, which type of study and researcher Pete conduct on the popular use among millennial youths of FB accounts? A. Cohort. B. Trend. C. Longitudinal. Or D. Cross-sectional. So if we will say cohort, so alam naman natin, it uses cause and effect. So if we'll say trend, so the chronological events year by year. So paano naging trend ito? So if we'll say longitudinal study, so it takes a long period of time to study. If we'll say cross-sectional naman, it is focused on outcomes. So that's why from the word itself, type of study, in order to popular use, so meaning from the word itself, popular, so meron ng keyword. So that's why letter B is the correct answer, trend. So because trend and popularity is related to each other. Last number, inquiry on public statement for gays, lesbians from 1960s to 2000s is a blank study. A. Trend. B. Cross-sectional. C. Longitudinal. Or letter D. Cohorts. So based on our discussions from number 8 and 9, so alam natin the best answer for this is longitudinal study from the keyword 1960s to 2000. So meaning covers a long period of time. So that's why the best answer for this is longitudinal study. So I do hope that you learned something about our videos. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe to our channel, and also if you love this, so don't forget to share it with your friends, especially those taking the board exam. This is teacher Cyrus. Thanks for watching.